Hello friends, welcome back. Okay, gonna clear the space here. Okay, so Cynthia Lummus has been in the news again because she's buying a lot of Bitcoin, and I'm just wondering if her proposal is even practical, because is there that much Bitcoin to buy? I mean, I don't know if they're gonna mine that much, but I guess you could be buying it from other places too, like exchanges. But everybody is getting their hands, and it's it's getting, the big guys. It's getting tougher and tougher. But hey, Michael Saylor's still buying like, thousands every Monday or whatever he's doing. So we'll take a look at him too. But this is about Cynthia Lummus right now. So is her plan like a practical thing? Inhale and exhale. You know what? They're all in this big coordinated effort that I know nothing about. Just breathe and watch what they do, because they're going to be magnificent. Yeah, but I still want to know, so hey, that's why we do these shows, or that's why I do these shows, because, we still want to know. We want to know what's going on. We want to be able to sit back and watch and enjoy ourselves and get the full effect of the events that are being, brought to the fore. Remember that you can't change anyone but yourself. Right, orange pilling though, Bitcoiners. Orange pilling. Are we still orange pilling? Especially lately. I mean, people are hearing it. I brought it up the other day at the pet store when I was buying food. And they, first thing out of their minds was, yeah, I saw Bitcoin just surged. Like it's like a stock and it's going to go down. And both my son and I were there and we were like, yeah, you should get in on this because it's going to keep going up. And they were like, yeah, whatever. But they don't know. But you do. You do. You know. That's why you're here, Bitcoiner. Alright, anyway. Let's see what this is all about here. Okay. Donations, tithing, and charitable work. Give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you, and know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. Yeah, this is like zapping people some sats. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. That's absolutely true. When you have friends and you're zapping each other some sats, that's a fun thing. That's totally a fun thing. And it really makes your day when you go in there and you're like, I got some sats, I'm happy. Oh, they liked my thing. Oh, they gave me sats. Right? Oh, that's a good thing. It's a fun times. Anyway, she seems to think that there's a lot of sats out there that are available, like a lot of coins that are available. And she says that this country should be buying. Should be. Damn it. So, what's Cynthia Lummus up to here? Oh, Lummus. Sorry. The answers you need are coming. Okay, well that's good. So, I guess things need to unfold as they are supposed to. Unravel slowly and surely. Let's go to the Lenormand. This seems to be a new thing that I'm kind of going there after the road signs. Instead of a summary, we kind of get a heads up. I don't know. Just lately I've been compelled to do this, so who am I to argue? I do what the cards tell me to do. In that, I am obedient. Okay. Mice. Oh, lots of talking, lots of damage in the background, scurrying secrets. Clover. Lucky. Yeah, if this passes, we'll be very lucky. This could be fiat world. And being strong, strength. There you go. There's the bear. Strength. Fortitude. Endurance. Slow to move, I think. Okay. Alright, my friends. let's see what the tarot has to say about what Cynthia Lummus is doing. Pardon me, Cynthia Lummus. What is she doing proposing that we be buying all this Bitcoin? Senator. She's our Bitcoin senator. Okie dokie. Page of Wands. Okay, so they're taking action. She's taking action. They said it's go time. She said okay. And they're celebrating because they're like, oh, I'm so happy. It's finally time to go. It's finally go time. Trump is in office, and now we're moving ahead. And they're celebrating. They're going, this is great. We're so happy. Yeah. And they're coming from this place, which is fiat world, and being in an oppressive, tyrannical government. And that's the short-term goal, is to kill this tyrannical government. And we're walking away from that stuff, emotionally, leaving it behind. The moon is illuminating our pathway to show us a new place to go. Leave that behind. All the heartache, all the misery of fiat world. And now we have a lot of choices. So when you walk away from fiat world, now what do? Well, commodities is one of them. We just learned about that. And commodities are Bitcoin. So you could do Bitcoin, or you could do other commodities, because apparently, from the last reading that I just did on gold, commodities are going to be really in the forefront of everyone's news feed, and they're going to show everybody about commodities because they need to learn so that we can become Bitcoin sovereign people. Yes, and here we are as sovereign Bitcoin money people. So she wants this country to be rich, and she's suggesting that we be a Bitcoin country. And how do you do that? You keep buying Bitcoin on regular intervals. This is for humanity. This is the betterment of the human condition. This is for humanity. We need to take care of people, and this is a way to do it. And this is what we're hoping for, the Sun card, which also came out in the gold reading. So this is what we're trying to establish, an environment of winning, of fertility, of warmth and restoration, of replenishment, of following the sun, you know, as our cards, the flowers suggest. And here's the tower, which is not a bad tower, because this tower, I believe, is end of the fiat. Yeah, wisdom, and this came out upside down. So I'm going to leave it upside down, because this is going inside and gaining wisdom, learning about the money system and realizing Bitcoin is your answer. And this is the Hierophant, which is rules and regulations, and it's upside down, which means the rules and the regulations that existed before no longer exist. The money system is different, and Bitcoin is the answer. So, cards don't lie. Cards don't lie, honey. All right. Yeah. So, she wants us to be a sovereign nation, and I think she's just part of a big, you know how they lay out all the dominoes Well, it just came her turn to go plink, and now all the dominoes are going to go that way from her because she just went plink. So it's a big coordinated effort. There's a lot of people involved, and she steps forward to say, I want to do this, we need to be a Bitcoin country, which also makes it a political discussion now. Not only is Bitcoin an economic discussion, it is now a political discussion. It was during the election cycle, but now it has become a political discussion for the fact that she has brought that legislation forward to buy Bitcoin and become a Bitcoin country. And here is a little earthworm. In the other animal deck, the earthworm is new energy, it's newbie energy, it's starting something fresh, like Bitcoin. Okay, anyway, earthworm. Clarity. The humble earthworm breaks down organic material and aerates soil, serving an essential function in the health of plants. Without the earthworm's work, the soil would be too heavy and lack the oxygen roots needed to survive. Additionally, the organic matter wouldn't be as well blended in the soil. The earthworm card reminds you that some essential work is happening under the surface in your life. Nature is bringing you closer to your goal. It can also suggest that it's time to confront what troubles you. Consider breaking down big emotions into less intimidating, smaller chunks that are easier to digest and understand. What can you do to help yourself when you feel overwhelmed? Yeah, my dad used to say, you can't eat an elephant in one bite. You got to take it a little at a time. And that's amazing how much you can get done when you just do one little thing every day. I'm thinking about teaching tarot classes, and one of the things that really is helpful is just taking a deck and picking a card every day and learning about it. Just every day, randomly even. You don't have to go in any order, but that seems to really facilitate knowledge. So every day, a little bit every day, and that's kind of how we hodl, right? That's kind of how we bring about our wealth, is that, you know, we a little roundup here on Cash App, or, you know, whatever you're doing, it's little bits. The price dropped down. Cash App called me. It was down to 93, and I bought $10. Because why not? It's at 93. I bought the dip. That's what you do. You buy the dip. Little bit, little bit, little bit before you know it. Anyway, stingray. Let's see what the stingray can tell us. Bring some wisdom to our Cynthia Lummus reading. Why is she bringing that legislation? I'm going to go back in the water here. We've been in the water a lot. We had a lot of water cards. Stingray. Developing confidence, sense of self, or spine. The Stingray card represents a pivotal point in personal growth. The moment has come when the stingray must decide between the old, easy and comfortable and familiar, and the new, challenging, uncomfortable and unfamiliar. Pressure from family and friends makes the decision even more complicated. No matter what choice is made now, it's inevitable that this dilemma will surface again and again, as the force of Dharma growing within the stingray is too strong to ignore. Yeah, you're being forced to change. You gotta change. You gotta change. When in balance, eager wants to grow. No, there it is. When out of balance, blames others and quits. To bring into balance, move through the discomfort. Yeah, so we have to move through the discomfort of the Congress and the politics and all that, because there's lots of commodities that could be chosen, but she's saying Bitcoin. And so they're probably going to argue, well, why Bitcoin? Shouldn't we have a basket of different commodities? That would make more sense. We would maybe even out the risks of a basket of commodities. However, Bitcoin is really what she wants, and Bitcoin is really what we need. We don't need a basket of commodities. We need Bitcoin. And so she's suggesting Bitcoin. This is the best case scenario. We're going to cause a tower to, probably a lot of people, because they're going to go, what country, Bitcoin, what are they, nuts? Trump's out of it, whatever. They're the ones falling out of this is the king falling out of the window. You see him with his robe? Yeah, the kings of fiat are going down. But if we go in and we understand what she's doing, it makes more sense, and there's new rules. Get used to different, like they say, to chosen. Okay, I think this was an interesting reading, and now we know what Cynthia's kind of up to. Although there's a lot of stuff going on that we don't know that she knows. So be happy that we have a Bitcoiner in the political world who's very knowledgeable and, on our side. All right, anyway, I hope this gave you a little bit of information going forward. Thanks. Like, share, subscribe if you would, please. And hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload new content. Anyway, thanks for listening until the end, and I'll see you around.